the heart of Uganda's plea was the need for value addition to African goods. For long, the continent has exported raw materials only to import processed products. To this, Prime Minister Robinah Nabbanja urged multinational companies to change this exploitative dynamic.
We encourage that in pursuing sustainable development, foreign direct investment should be geared to adding value by processing raw materials inside our country where raw materials are produced and to export high-value products. This will create jobs, generate high incomes, and increase taxable revenues.
The speech also touched on climate change. Nabbanja demanded a climate justice, recognizing the historical responsibility of richer countries in emitting high levels of greenhouse gases.
We demand for climate justice, recognizing that richer countries, having historically profited from high emission activities for the development of their economies, and bear a great obligation to lead in mitigating these impacts. We emphasize that climate finance should be additional to official development assistance.
As chair of the Group of 77 and China, Uganda committed itself to promote shared interests and solidarity.
We firmly believe that multilateralism remains a fundamental and crucial mechanism for addressing our common challenges, namely, 1, accelerating the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, scaling up action to address climate change and biodiversity loss, strengthening international tax cooperation.
Nabbanja also called the United Nations Security Council reform as another key issue. Nabbanja called for Africa's representation in both permanent and non-permanent categories.
The position is that Africa should have 2 permanent seats with a veto if others have it, and 2 additional non-permanent seats on the Security Council. To get representation in United Nations Security Council as equal partners and make a contribution to multilateral systems that should become inclusive, equitable, and work for international peace and security of all without paralysis or succumbing to parochial interests of major powers.
Teddy Janet Kabasambu, NTV Weekend Edition.
On behalf of the Assembly, I wish to thank the Prime Minister and Leader of Government Business in Parliament